What is going on YouTube? Hidden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Guys, we're pretty much back to the drawing board within most of these major cryptocurrencies. It appears that from the past couple of days that we pretty much left the symmetrical triangle that we were forming on the 4-hour charts, and it seems like we're just consolidating. It's actually been a very long time since I've seen cryptos consolidate this long, and it's real. You can tell people are getting very impatient with the markets. I'm starting to get a little bit impatient. You can see specifically with the S&P 500, there is at least some sort of pattern we can kind of follow and track the general movements of the S&P. The S&P opens in about 15 minutes here, and you can clearly see we are creating a lower high formation. Now, obviously, lower high formations typically have a bullish bias, and what I mean by that is after they complete their pattern, they tend to break outwards. Now, the thing is here, how low is this going to scale us down lower? I mean, at this point, is it really a bullish bias? Because, you know, we are just going to keep scaling lower and lower and lower and lower. Like, who knows how low we're actually going to be correcting to. Now, I'd like to think that this isn't going to be long. Now, typically, it's, you know, we are in a pretty predictable pattern here, but what we do know for sure is if we can confirm breaking above this downtrend here, then we do know that we're most likely going to see a pretty substantial run to the upside here, and it's not going to be that huge. I mean, just a run like this is only 11%, not even 10%, 10 and change here, which would imply that we would see a run back up to a more neutral level here. You can see the last time, these are February and March lows here that we had right at this level, and this really isn't that far away from where we're currently trading at. You can see from where we are right now, it's only about 6, maybe 5% of a run here, 5 to 7%, and that would get us back inside a more neutral level as to where we've been trading for quite some time now. And then who knows where we could see the movements after that. But we are still allowing this, you know, descending fractal to play out. We have to see how it's going to work. Clearly, we're going to do obviously one of two things: hit this and dump, or we're going to finally break through this and see a swing to the upside here. This is a very big support level for the S&P 500. You can see that's why I've been playing around at this level for quite some time now. We had 3,900. This has pretty much been the sideways movement since May 12th here. We've been kind of just trending sideways, filling out this gap here, not really seeing much movements, but here we are finally battling this resistance. This will open today, and we should get a result today, either a dump, which is almost expected now, or we'll break through it, hopefully, and that might start the trend back up in a continued downtrend. We're not entirely sure. People and analysts still believe we're going to see 10-15% more to the downside here, which is why I'm still stockpiling some money, getting ready to buy in. Last time I bought in was at this level here, and this would be a good buying opportunity here, but I want to see if we're going to continue to dump lower. Like, if we correct lower and lower, I'll buy in here. Otherwise, if we recede back up to here, I'll put more money in at that level. It really just, I need it to play out. Otherwise, today's video is brought to us by Diabolo. As you guys can see here, they are the first Web3 venture to invest in the best CeFi and DeFi strategies. Basically, they're a copy trading platform that allows you to link like a Binance to their account here, and then you can copy trade off people registered to their account using money that's in Binance, but the money never leaves Binance or those exchanges, which is super cool. And they have 3 different exchanges here. So you can see riskless trading, certified strategies, trading academy, smart token circulation, scalable ecosystems. It's actually quite a cool up and coming website here. Yeah, a very beautiful ecosystem to say the least. So more information about Dibola will be towards the middle of today's video, so stick around for that. Otherwise, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, to begin, looking at the current coin market cap, a quick refresh shows that we're only up about 0.5%, really not doing much. We are still consolidating. It's pretty incredible to me to see the amount of consolidation that's forming right now within most of these major cryptocurrencies here. There's really no reason to look at even the, you know, the current coin market cap, because nothing's really doing anything. Everything's kind of just fallen stagnant. Volume has completely died off. Granted, we need to figure out, is this the lowest point we're going to move to, or are we going to keep heading lower? That's pretty much it. I'm not entirely sure if this is Bitcoin's lowest run. We've had, you know, dips in the past much lower than this. Just for comparison here, I'm going to pull up the weekly here. You can see the original drop that happened back in 2017, 2018, pulled the prices from levels as high as like almost 20K to levels as low as this, which is an 80% drop on Bitcoin here. Now, to show you guys the amount we've dropped currently is about, you can see right here. Oops, why didn't it do it? You can see we are currently down about a total, the most we've reached is 63%, which is still insane, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're out of the woods just yet. This is a drop, but we could see more to come here. You can see after the drop happened, we have had chances moving forward here where after the consolidation has happened, we do dip lower. We do tend to see that. So it's still possible that that's an opportunity to buy in at lower levels. The only difference is when we fell lower, we were not necessarily oversold on the weekly yet, unlike today where we are pretty much oversold on the weekly yet. So we tend to just kind of test it, touch down, and that's about it. So we have to really decide where and what are we going to be doing to. We're pretty much caught on a very, very, very strong support level on on Bitcoin here, where you can see not only do we have, support was here, but we also have this support right now at about 28 and change here. This is where we've had in the past numerous wicks form here. You can see consistently. So this does map out a bottom here where wicks have actually retested. If I jump to the daily, you can see what it is that I mean, that we have had previous prices test this. So this is rock bottom, and that's why we're having such a difficult time dealing with this right now. You can see this is what's causing so much sideways consolidation, because the bulls are holding that level, 28 and change, 28.6. That is holding support. They do not want the prices to break through that. If we see the prices break through that, it's going to be a very rapid and quick drop down to 20K. We're going to fall to 20K and lose $10,000 of value within Bitcoin very quickly, and that would send the price of Bitcoin to, let's see, we would see a percentage loss of about 10. This would, 72%, 70% to be on average right here. It could definitely do that, especially with the bearish cross that's happening on the weekly. So everything kind of consists and comes down to how we react to this level here. That's the problem that you could see Bitcoin is dealing with, and this will obviously influence every single cryptocurrency here. And as we saw yesterday in the past couple of days, it seems like what's happening with the S&P isn't directly correlating currently with Bitcoin. So it seems like we're going to separate the two for the next couple of days to see how this plays out. Now, before I go on any further, I do want to talk more about today's sponsor, Diabolo, with you. I want to give a huge shout out to Diabolo for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, Diabolo.io is a unique trading platform. Like eToro, Diabolo.io actually leverages the concept of social trading through its main copy trading service. Now, this copy trading solution simply involves mimicking the buy and sell orders of a professional and experienced trader in order to earn similar returns. Now, it should be noted that Diabolo.io is not a trading platform, but actually a tool that works in synergy with platforms such as Binance and even KuCoin. Now, to use this site, all you have to do is sync your exchange to your account with the platform and allow it to mirror the moves of professional traders. Now, there's no reason to panic. Your Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies never leave the exchange's wallet, and team never have access to your funds with the secure API key of Binance, KuCoin, and other exchanges. Now, in addition, Diabolo.io's copy trading solution is fully automated and monitored. The existing beta app already has more than 2,000 active customers, and version 1 is now live, and Diabolo allows you to copy the best traders in just one click. Now, through a secure API key system, you can connect your Binance, KuCoin, and FTX account, and everything that the trader executes as a buy or sell order will be automatically reflected in your account. Now, the funds stay in your account, and you don't actually have to make any deposit on the Diabolo platform, and it's really ultra secure. Now, the platform uses its own Polygon network token, Dcash, and this type of token has become the standard of the Polygon network. Now, Dcash allows users to access Diabolo.io's various solutions, making it a utility token for paying trading fees, staking rewards, collateral, and even NFT transactions. Now, in addition, Diabolo also offers holders the chance to generate passive income in the form of rewards every month. Now, it is clear that Diabolo is geared up to be the management fund for passive investments, and based on the number of Dcash tokens held and the overall performance of the top 3 Diabolo traders, Dcash holders are automatically credited with an additional amount of Dcash. Now, all this revenue is 100% passive, and as a bonus, if you use your Dcash for other Diabolo services, such as copy trading, they will still be accounted for when dividends are calculated. Now, Dcash is scarce, and Diabolo is buying 20% of the turnover in Dcash in order to burn them until 50% of Dcash's total supply is burned completely. Moreover, Dcash wants to be secure and reliable, so So it is backed by a reserve fund, the Diabolo Fund Care, where Diabolo IO places 2% of its monthly turnover. Now, it is clear that Diabolo is a project that could potentially shake up the social trading ecosystem of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and even trading as a whole. Now, its future evolution will be intrinsically linked to changes in trading best practice, as well as legislative changes. In any case, if you want to try out their copy trading, then make sure to check them out in the description of today's video. So that's it for Diabolo. Let's dive back into today's video. The focus is on Bitcoin and how we react to this trend here. Are we going to be breaking through it? Are we going to be breaking downwards? You can see really what we have is if we break through this support right here, we know to buy in for a short to the downside. If we break through this, very short-term short, you could short it right to here, and then I would sell off here. And then a long-term position would be as if we can close above this level here, we can expect to see some runs to the upside. But it really all comes down to the direction of the movement. We have no volume. There's no movements. Nothing is happening. It's been days now, days and days of just sideways consolidation for crypto. And unfortunately, that gets extremely boring. 16 days of just movement sideways. Nothing is going on. Volume has died. This gets extremely boring, frustrating for some people because there's no trades to make. I mean, nobody's going to trade between 28 and 30. Like, there's no profit there, and that's extremely risky and extremely aggressive. It's not worth it. The same thing is applying itself with these other cryptos. You can see maybe XRP is forming some sort of trend downwards. You know, maybe you could do something like this. It's not that necessary. I would not really rely on that heavily here, but if that's the case, it doesn't end until the end of May, which is unfortunate. But you can see, for the most part, we have now formed a pretty much sideways channel here to the point where I can pretty much delete this descending fractal because it's not useful, and we've pretty much just fallen stagnant. So prices are going to continue to trend sideways inside this channel until proven otherwise. We're going to break through bottom support or top resistance and go on from there. And this also applies with Ethereum, which is also forming a major descending sideways channel here. Zero volume. It's been days now of just sideways movement. Nothing is going on. So until we can break this trend and break this pattern, there's no trading that can really go on there. And I'm being totally transparent and honest. You might as well just wait for the opportunity to present itself here. Otherwise, with the S&P, we just need to see how these play out here. You can see right now with the S&P 500, we're in the channel, as we spoke about earlier in the beginning of today's video. There is a stair-stepping pattern here. So we're going to either you can see, I'm just going to continue to draw this. We're going to either and then we hit here, break off this and correct lower, or we're going to break through it here and head up. It's one of the two variables here, so we have to just wait and see how we play out today, to continue and move on here. Otherwise, that's going to wrap up today's video. Once again, huge shout out to Dibola for sponsoring today's episode. Make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.